And when I made jokes in the locker room one night, and apparently the boss man, Mr. McMahon, was walking by and he heard me cracking jokes. And he, his thing is he loves to dance. Like that's Vince likes to sing and dance. If you've seen any of his stuff coming up when he was, especially when he was younger, he was, that was his thing. And he has a real passion for it. So if he wants to, and somehow he equated cracking jokes and being a smartass with dancing, don't tell me how you connect the two, but that's what he wanted. And when it got thrown to me, I was like, can I go to Dusty for a week or two and kind of figure it out? And they said, sure. And then I got with Dusty, and he was like, you just got to, you're mine. So you got to do it like I would do it. When they put the polka dots on me, did I complain? I had a family to feed, so I did it. He's like, so they're putting you in a red tracksuit. So what are you going to do with it? Are you that good? Are you so good no matter what they throw at you, you make it work? Or are you one-dimensional and all you can do is be a heel? And he threw the challenge at me, and I accepted it, and I looked at it that way. And when I look back at the Funkasaurus, I think that's probably my greatest contribution to the wrestling world. It was a little bit of a rewind, a little taste for a lot of the younger fans to get a taste of what it's like to be in the ring with Junkyard Dog or the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. So I take a lot of, or Johnny Valiant, I take a lot of pride in having a character like that. And when the time came to, to put hands, Funkasaurus could do that. Oh, Brodus Clay could do that. But, dancing with the kids and stuff in the ring. And it's funny because, time flies so fast. You'll have people that will stop you and be like, hey, I was in the ring with you in Jacksonville, Florida. And you're like, oh, man, cool, man. And that's like you're a happy memory for somebody who went to an event. And that's kind of what the goal of being a professional wrestler is all about. You send them away with a memory and you want them to come right back next week. So I'm very proud of the, as I talk in fourth person, I guess, I'm very proud of the Funkasaurus and Brodus Clay.
Who's ideas to name Funkasaurus and Planet Funk and the Funkadactyls? Who's that?
Okay, so I was working out at Hard Knock South with Rob McIntyre. He's seen his trainer, and Cena had opened up his private gym for us, and I became a member of Hard Knock South. And one of the nice things about going in there is, you go in there and you're working out, but you're also in an environment, you're in an athletic environment with people in the business. So you kind of throw things on the wall while you're trying to figure something out. And I didn't like any of the names they had came up with. So we were just trying to think, and Rob McIntyre has a tremendous background in music. Like he plays the bass and drums, and, he's really into music and lyrics and stuff. So we were just messing around trying to think of what are we going to do with this? And Bootsy Collins' video was on or something like that. And I was like, something funky. I don't know, and then it was just like, there's all kinds of stuff that came out. And then out of nowhere, I think it was Rob or me that said Funkasaurus. Oh, he's like, Funkasaurus? Like, yeah. And then we started laughing about it. Funkadactyls was easy because it was like, oh, well, the Funkadactyls, with Funkasaurus and the Funkadactyls. I'm sure there was no way at all that there was a Flintstone reference in there at all. And then it just kind of came together. And then originally, Matt Stryker, when he was announcing me on Superstars, he always said I was from Planet X. So, so Planet X became Planet Funk. So, I mean, it took a village to come up with all the ideas, and even the dance into the ring and stuff. King Haku was telling me like to do this more, smile more. And then one of the toughest guys to ever put on a pair of tights is telling you how to dance and have fun out there and how much he loved it, then you do it. So, like I said, I had a lot of positive in my peers. I'm Kofi and Tavita and just Big E and all the guys would come around and they would all support when I do the rehearsals coming out and stuff. So I mean, it was a really positive time.
Pretty cool. Like Dusty and Haku are big proponents of the character.
Yeah, oh yeah, they had a huge hand in it. Dusty, rest his soul, if he was here, would take full credit for everything he did. He would literally say, "You owe me a check, Brodus."